Ever thought of what supports the whole world? What sustains the whole world? Is it Wall Street, the financial power, the politicians, the army? Let me share with you soon what our sages tell us. But first of all, the usual chapter of Tehillim 123, the Rebbe's Kapitel, especially today with the beginning of the Kiddush of Shluchim, the gathering of the Shluchim from all over the world in New York by the Rebbe. Let's say the Rebbe's chapter. Shir HaMalos, Rabbas Sovolon Avshenu Halagash Ananim Habuz Ligei Yoinim. Charity, my dear friends, give some tzedakah. Even if you gave already, always give. You can only gain by giving tzedakah. Now, so what are these pillars that sustains the world? So the Mishnah says, Al Shloisha Dvarim Ha'olam Oimet. Ethics of our fathers tell us there are three pillars upon which the world resides. Torah, Avodah, and Gemilas Chasadim. Study of Torah, Avodah, service, servitude, prayer, and Gemilas Chasadim, and acts of kindness. You know who they correspond to? These three concepts? You guessed it. Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, our three patriarchs. But not in the order of Torah, Avodah, Gemilas Chasadim, and their order, chronological order. Torah, study of Torah, refers to Yaakov Avinu. We find by Yaakov Avinu, Yaakov Ishtam Yoshev Aholim. Yaakov Avinu was learning for 2 decades. He was learning in the Yeshiva of Shem Ve'ever, dedicated his life to study of Torah. A big part of it, at least. Yitzchak, prayer. Yitzchak met his future wife when he was out there on the field, which by the way was on the mountain of the Beis Hamikdash, doing Tfilas Mincha, as he was praying Mincha. We also have in the parsha of this week that Rivka and Yitzchak, both of them, are engrossed in prayer. So prayer, Avodah, is referring to Yitzchak. Gemilas Chasadim, acts of kindness, Avraham Avinu. As we know, Avraham Avinu excelled in his generosity, in being a host to everyone, including angels, unbeknown to him at one point. So these are the three pillars, and we understand, obviously, our pillars are Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. But let me share with you something interesting. Avodah, when we're talking about prayer, it also refers to the offerings in the Beis Hamikdash, the korbanot, and also meaning prayer, tefillah. The numerical value of the word Yitzchak, Yud, Tzadik, Ches, Kuf, is 208. Rivka corresponds to 307. Together, 515. Tefillah, Tov, Pei, Lamed, Hey, is also 515. So that's what we find over here, the connection between Yitzchak and Rivka with prayer. And as I mentioned earlier, the pasuk says, "Vaye'aser Yitzchak l'Hashem le'noich ha'chishtoi." Yitzchak was praying to God, le'noich ha'chishtoi, close to his wife, regarding his wife. They were praying for children. And then the pasuk says, "Vaye'ater lo Hashem v'ata Rivka ishtoi." And God responded to Yitzchak, and she became pregnant. Says the Rebbe's father, Rebbe Levi Yitzchak, and it says like this. When was this prayer? This prayer took place at Shabbos, at Mincha time, in the afternoon. Because it says the time of Mincha is Eis Ratzon. Eliyahu Hanavi lo nena ele b'shas Mincha. Eliyahu Hanavi his prayers were responded. God responded to his prayers at Mincha. Simple reason is why? Because Mincha is in the middle of the day. You stop everything and you take a moment from your busy schedule and you pray to God. That's the importance of Mincha. So this was Mincha of Shabbos. The word says Vayeoter. Vayeoter is spelled Vav Yud and then Ayin Tes Reish. Ayin Tes Reish stands for the words Eis Ratzon, a propitious moment. So there was Shabbos afternoon. And that's why on Shabbos afternoon by Mincha we recite the verse Vanis Velosi Lecha Hashem Eis Ratzon. I pray to you, God, in a propitious time. So that's the connection here that we have with Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, the three pillars, and the importance of prayer and when to pray. So my dear friends, in addition to putting on tefillin, prayer, morning, evening, make sure you don't miss out the mincha.